Hi everybody, and welcome back to RNBHomestead. Thank you for joining me on this journey from apartment container gardening to my homestead out in Arizona. So today we're going to be planting blackberries. So make sure you guys hit that bell notification. Also make sure you hit the subscribe button. That bell notification will let you know every time I post a video, and make sure to give me the thumbs up. But let's get into this video. So today we're planting blackberries. So now let's talk about blackberries. Blackberries are very resilient, but they also can be aggressive like a lot of your berries. So I live in a small space in an apartment, so I'm containing gardening. And I done got me some more dirt on myself. So I went ahead and filled this halfway up. We're going to put some berry tone in here for fertilizing. I have my gloves. I have my little water. Of course, we have my blackberry plant and my soil right here beside me, my soil mixture. But we also have the little sticks. Don't forget these sticks, so you know exactly what you planted. So you can go ahead. I put down the variations that I am planting. So I am planting the robust blackberry, and I also make sure that I put down the date. So let's get into growing these blueberries and learning something about blueberries. I use blueberries in my smoothies. I also dehydrate them so you can use them as a snack, and they store very well. And they can be very sweet if done correctly, just like me. Anyway, so we have the little blackberry here. Now the blackberry can grow, usually this variation that I have will grow about 5 feet. And when you're planting them, you want to plant them, if you're planting them directly in the ground, you want to plant them 4 to 6 feet apart. But again, I'm planting in a container because I'm in an apartment in a limited space. These plants also like warm weather, so you want to make sure you don't plant these outside before your soil reaches about 50 degrees. And be mindful that you usually plant them 4 to 6 weeks after your last frost day. Here in Grow Zone 7A, ours is around April 15th. But again, with the weather doing what it's doing, you just don't know. That's why I'm planting in containers. So let's go ahead and take this baby out and plant us some blackberries. I think I done said blueberries a couple times, but we planted blackberries, y'all. Blackberries. So the soil mixture here, again, my soil mixture that I like and is my old go-to is peat moss, black cow, and topsoil. And I also make sure, like I said before, to make sure you don't get any gnats, is to take your topsoil and boil some hot water, pour it over it to kill that gnat larva. So let's pull these out. Now blackberries like, come on, give me my blackberries. Blackberries like about 4 to, about 6 hours of sunlight, and the pH is about 5.5 to 6. And this plant has a deep root system. Wow. Look at that. Now again, because I have my own mixture here, I'm making a mess on my table. I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side. Sometimes I don't even know why I have garden gloves, because I be forgetting to put them on. But let me go ahead and put them on the right way this time. So with your plant, you want to make sure that You are putting it in center. So you are, where's my little tool here? Putting it in the center here. And you want to make sure that you're covering the roots and not the bark. Okay. So I'm covering this over. And I'm going to go ahead and plant this in. Now remember, I told you with these berries, they'll send out runners. So if you plant them outside, they'll send out runners and start sprouting up. But that's why I like planting it in a container, because you can control that. Okay. Now remember when I told you these are very resistant plants, so you know killing it is, I mean, you got to do something real special to kill it. But you want to make sure one way to kill it is to overwater it and get root rot. So make sure that you do not overwater your plants. I usually plant mine once a week depending on the soil. I usually stick my finger down in the soil 3 to 4 inches to see if that soil is wet. If it's not wet, then I know I need to water. If it is very moist, then I know that I don't. I also have a meter that I use that tells me the pH in case for some reason my plants start to die. I'm like, well, are they not getting enough food? It'll let me know what my pH of my soil is. And it'll let me know if I need to water my plants, because it'll let me know the moisture that's in the plant. So as you can see, we've potted it. We've been doing a lot of planting, you guys, which is wonderful, because you know what you plant, you know what you're putting on it, so you know we're not getting those chemicals. Because I told you before, I have too many algae to play these games. So I'm going to use my berry comb, and we're going to do 4 teaspoons. I got it right this time. I didn't say tablespoons. Even though this is a circle spot, I kind of like fertilize it in 4ths. So I'll make sure I get all around, so all the roots are going to get fertilization. There you have it. Now we're going to go ahead and water it in. Now I told you usually I water in after, well, before I put in the fertilizer, but I done did it down, so it is what it is. Now when I am doing seedlings, I water from the bottom and not the top, so that I don't swish the seeds all around. So again, I saw this when I was watching Homestead Heart. Shout out to Homestead Heart for this wonderful watering device. And for me, living in an apartment, this is wonderful because I can't have a drip system. I have a little balcony, and as you can see, I have a little plants going here, here. Behind me, I have 2 shelves behind me, but I have a balcony that they're gonna go on as soon as the weather in Virginia stops acting like it's bipolar. Okay. I'm running low, that's what that is. So then we take our little tablet thingy, put it in there. So now we know we are growing blueberries. So I want to thank you guys for taking this journey with me and watching me and learning how to and growing with me some blackberries. So Make sure you guys hit that bell notification so that every time I post a video, you're notified. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. Make sure you share. And until next time, see you later.